Hello, TMAs here. We're back to our game of Repel the Rifts, and this is our Endless run, where we just started Endless, so this would be the first night. And we have our refineries here. Basically, we need to figure out what to do. First of all, we don't need this anymore. So all these towers can be sold and we will get some money from that. Actually, look, this costs 116, this costs 342. If I let my auto tuner upgrade it, I will gain money. So I will pay another 150, but I recover not 116, 342. So I recover 228, which is more than 150. But yeah, with that many refineries, chances of auto tuners hitting specifically these guys are quite low, so I don't think it is worth it. Okay, now I do want them upgraded as soon as possible, so they start giving me as much money as possible. But my choice right now is between finding a way to maximize my income and staying above the necessary amount of ore to actually deal little damage to the enemies. And there are still many upgrades in the shop that I would like to buy, like damage increase, fire rate increase. I would like to maximize critical chance to 100% because that will also help us gain money with I don't remember where is this upgrade, or perhaps I didn't buy it. This one, like, refinery has a 10% chance plus critical strike divided by 4 to produce double the amount of ore. So the problem with all of that is I get a fixed amount of ore per wave. The refineries produce always the same amount of ore, so my progression, my growth with ore is linear. So the damage I'm doing every night grows linearly. These guys grow faster than linear, so there is no way we can outscale them without spending any money. But then the less money I have, the less damage I do. So question how to scale well, so how to choose between spending money and saving money is a very tricky question. I think I want to just earn, like, let's say up to 30,000 and then start spending from there. I definitely need to maximize my critical hit chance. This is necessary. I want to upgrade all of the towers to level 3. And I also need to be buying... so, crit chance, we take it. Crit chance, we take it. Another crit chance. Let's say that's enough for the night. We need to be buying the economic upgrades from the shop as well, because that also allows us to scale faster. This economy. Fire rate is not useful to me, I believe. Because the total amount of damage I can do is defined by the total amount of money I have. There is no need to do it faster. %80 critical, 74% critical. Actually, when I said that they will bring the same amount of ore every night, it was wrong, because I have this upgrade, right? Not this upgrade. Permanently increase the refinery's bonus ore generation by +2 every 2 days. So this makes it a little bit better than linear, but still I don't think it's good enough. $93, a little bit more. Okay, too expensive to roll. Okay, now I have a 100% crit everywhere. This is good. So, do I want to buy anything from the shop? These are probably worth it. So, raw damage increase. Fire rate, no. But raw damage increase should be worth it. The sooner I do it, the sooner they pay back the difference. I will be leveling up only level 2 towers because level 1 towers will be upgraded by auto-tuner eventually. Although you can argue that with the difference of 30, it's not really worth waiting for it. None of it is useful. So let's just sell it. If I find the artifact that gives me money whenever I kill enemy that is slowed, that one will be a game changer. So I would be able to place a tremor at every entrance. Tremor will be applying the quagmire debuff, slowing down the enemies. I will need to probably sell some of the towers to ensure that the tremor has enough time to apply this debuff. But then these slowed enemies will be killed and will give me ore, which will be a growing amount because the number of enemies, I believe, grows with every few waves. So it will be a good source of money. But otherwise, I don't think we are interested in many different artifacts. So it was 13,000 damage. It's 1 per 5. 13,000 times 5 is 65,000 ore. And I had 68,000 ore. I would expect higher damage because it was crit and hopefully it is increased by 4%. So look, next wave has 52 armor. Okay, so we have 77,500, let's say we will pay for an upgrade. 77,000 divided by 5. What would be the number? 15, like 15,000. That's the lower estimate. So I would expect 15,000 crit chance multiplies by 50%, so plus another 7,500, 22.5. That's what I would expect at least. Then it should be increased by 4% 15 times, which is what, by 60%. So 22,000 times, okay, let's add 50%. 33,000 is the minimum damage I would expect to see in this wave. But something tells me that I will see much lower number. Yes, they are 15,300. this is half of what I'm expecting. So either insight, scaling, and critical chance are not applied at all on them, or perhaps insight and critical chance apply to the raw damage free, and whatever additional damage I get from ore is not affected by any multipliers, which means I don't care about any multipliers, and I didn't care about critical chance. Okay, critical chance is for getting more money with Lucky Strike. But yep, we're dealing much less damage than I was expecting to have. So far I'm killing them with a single shot, but for example this already, boxers have a lot of health, nothing wrong there, but also gloomlings, I will not be okay, they also have shield. It will take me 1 shot to take off the shield and 2 shots to take off the health, so we are doomed to be overrun very, very quickly. And there are no upgrades I can buy in the shop that can help me, because these limitations are fundamental to how it works. That I can grow my damage only by growing money, and the more shots it takes to kill them, the less money I earn, or the more money it costs me to clear the wave. So we are super done. The only upgrades that I can buy in the shop that would be useful is the economy upgrade, but it is not really meaningful contribution at this stage. A pity, such a powerful artifact that for any other tower would create very strong scaling and potential to outscale the endless waves, is absolutely useless here. I think I missed one other here. Okay, at least I haven't lost money yet on this wave. There will be a wave when I will lose money. Perhaps this one. This is the only one that's useful. It's a little bit of damage scaling. Although this guy's 360,000, so it takes like 10 shots. So okay, for some bosses it will be very reasonable damage scaling. So yeah, much better than 300 money. These guys are tanky. I don't expect to survive night 52. I somewhat expect to survive before that, but I'm not extremely confident. So I think we're about to die. I think we are very near the end of this particular journey. So this is the wave I expected not to survive. Let's see. We have boxers. Boxers have 1,208,000 health with 500,000 of shield. We have skippers who have 100,000 shield and 190,000 health. And there is a lot of them. 660 skippers, 66 boxers. So 110 skippers per boxer. That would take, so I was doing what, 40,000 damage, I believe, on one shot. So it takes, let's say, 10 shots, 15 shots to take the shields of the boxer, then 30 shots to take the health, which is altogether 40 shots, 50. Costs me 80 to 100 ore times 66 is 6,600 ore just to kill boxers. And then 3 shots per shield for skipper, 3 or 4, let's say 4 short shots for health, 7 shots per skipper times 660. 7 is not a good number to multiply by 660. Let's round it up to 10. 6,600 divided by, multiplied by 2 is another 12,000 money. So it will definitely cost me much more money that I will gain in the night if I survive. So if I survive, this would be the night when I lose money. I go from 189,000 to somewhere, let's see. If I survive, which I doubt. Okay, we lost to one last final demon. We didn't lose that as much money as I expected. It seems that our prospecting works quite well, so we must have made a lot of difference with that. There were ways for me to survive it. So I could have casted the skill that gives fire rate. That would be enough. Also, this type of waves shows the importance of fire rate upgrades, because previously I said that my total damage is limited by the number of money. So if I don't do that enough damage, I just run out of money. But this is the exact situation where fire rate would have saved me, because I still have plenty of money. I still was doing very good damage. It's just I weren't shooting fast enough to deal with the crowd of small demons. Anyway, that being said, we saw how each next wave of boxers was harder and harder. So I was not scaling anywhere fast enough to deal with them. So I wouldn't survive many more nights. Okay. Refineries are not the answer to the endless mode. If something can beat the endless mode, it's not the refineries. That being said, I still have like around half an hour to 40 minutes. I think I might fit a game of Pathfinder in this time. Pathfinder. Pathfinder is tricky. We're still nowhere near cracking the Pathfinder. So one thing I want to do is I definitely want to have a barricade no matter what. After that, I want to go heavy on Lancers and probably skip the first tower that is suggested in order to focus on upgrading the Lancers so that I have good source of damage. So this is a good place to put freelancers here, here, and there. Cryo heater. Ooh, heater can be a good answer. Let me see. I think I have to take heater. I think I cannot not take it. Boxers. we can deal with boxers. Okay, that is a set of very good artifacts. So fancy monocle, I remember taking it last time and thinking that it can shine, but I got greedy on digging and died. This is good because I have my heaters, but the thing is that I also have quite strong damage dealers that can steal the kills from damage over time debuff. And not sure I want to rely on damage over time as my main source of damage. So it will be definitely an assistance to me, but not sure it will carry me, since I'm not a researcher, so I cannot stack 10,000 effects on enemy and get the damage boost for damage over time from there. So let me try again fancy monocle, but let me not be super greedy this time. Okay. I want to place 2 more towers, and I want to place heaters here, so it would I cannot apply fire when the enemies are here, so I want to apply sufficient number of stacks so when they go this path they still burning well. So these tiles will be occupied by heaters, these 2 as well. We'll take this. That's probably better. Can put a Lancer here to cover this path. Nice heater here, which will be able to apply a lot of stacks by attacking faster. So let's go there. Now I need to scale my damage so that by the time we arrive to night 10 I have good snipe damage to snipe the boxers. Okay, I need a dig site. I need a heater here as well. This. So, let me check because I never checked it before. Rate of fire 0.61. If I take that, okay, it works. This is good, this is good. This is also good. Okay, let's go. We go slowly here, so... wait, I need to switch to that. Okay, these guys will be killed. So... No, sorry. These guys will be killed now. This probably all right. This should be all right. Okay, can you kill these guys? We should be all right. Yep. We used all our energy, but like that's what energy is for, right? Okay, 2 dig sites. Good. So, all towers apply the exposed debuff. This demon takes 1% more damage from all sources for 3 seconds. Critical hit damage is increased by 50%. These two are good. I can stack a lot of exposed with the heaters, and then that's 20% extra damage. This can stack very well with my snipes. Okay, let's take magnifying glass. Skipper has runner, crawler, slow, serpent, hexer, cinder skull. So I need to start building more heaters along the path. Let's take this one first. At the end of every night, heal the commander by 5%. Let's take that because it should start contributing here. let's sell it. So a heater here, a heater there. Then we buy that and that. Am I dead? I think I'm dead. Okay, I'm not dead yet. Probably here I'd rather actually have this guy. This is actually very strong because you need to look at it not as it decreases the cost from 5 to 4. So first of all, it would be 20% for us because our skills cost 5, minus 10% make them 4.5. So it rounds down to 4. So it's 20%. But then it means that we can fit much more skills in our energy bar. So 170 divided by 5 is what? 34. 170 divided by 4 is instead 42. So 6 more shots of snipe is a lot of shots. So I guess I'll take it. This should shoot there. It's a waste of this gun to be shooting in these 2 tiles instead of in these 4. problem down here though. Don't have that many towers to not be to not suffer from hex. Actually no, seems I'm alright. Hmm. Bonus damage against armored targets. Why not? Can you shoot people in front of you, please? Like, okay, I killed all of them down there, but here in front they still protected. So I am very dead. Yep. Sad. I should have started sniping them from the very beginning. I don't know why I waited for so long. But still, I don't think I would have had enough energy to deal with them all. So it seems that this wave was my doom, no matter how I use my energy. Yep. Was not able to kill the shamans. Oh well. So we still didn't find a way to win reliably with Pathfinder. Each time, so I did have a win with solo lancers, and it was very strong. Each time I tried to take some other tower, I died. But also solo lancers was not always a winning condition. I have died with solo lancers either. So don't know, we'll be experimenting more, we'll be learning more. Probably should do the next couple of runs taking only lancers and seeing if I struggle less or more with them. So, but it looks like heaters will be a very good contribution, but yeah, didn't do as good job as they do with the researcher. Anyway, that would be it for today. Thank you for your attention, and I see you in the next one. Bye now.